Hello, welcome. I'm starting a new world, and this one is probably going to be quite significant. This is Lonely Pit by Imaginatori. Leaf feels a mysterious force calling out. There's a strange hole in the ground. Nobody is around. Something is wrong. This may be a Void Stranger reference, so that is what I am prepared for, maybe. Let's see what it is. Walk away. Very quiet. I guess I came from the north. There is a room up there. Can't get to it from here. Maybe if I were over there. Scorched Truth. Okay. Not quite what I expected, but I don't know what I expected. I am going in knowing not much about what this is. Debris. Okay. So. I know a few things about this, and oh, this is funny. So, getting this to those hot coals... not so straightforward. So I think the secret's actually that I need to do this. Okay, here we go. Unavoidable knowledge about this has come to me, which is that monster blocks are the only monster in this whole world. It's very lonely. So, no snakes, no statues, no, I could have this information wrong. I am subject to saying things that are false, but from what I know right now, this is an entirely monster block focused world. Golden Shore, okay, so puzzles are just scattered around here. I guess I am in the pit now, or maybe I am, this is the pre-pit and the pit's gonna be, this feels like where it would be. But I'm doing the puzzles out here first. How would I get you? I wouldn't. Well, I would, but a block wouldn't go in there. That's ferret only. Alright, so one of those is dead. Now I just need to rotate, which should be straightforward. Oh, nope, that's made a square formation. That's a bad one. Should be okay to do this, though. Burn that, go over here. Get this up. Alright, that's sufficient. And since pressure plates release so late, that counts as, stepping on and off counts as 2 turns of burn for the thing that's on the hot coals. Let's see what I'm collecting these keys for. I assume that's in this room. Woohoo! Infernal door. So that's the pit, huh? Alright, I need an infernal key. Oh, this is setting a mood, wow. Dock, right? Go in and you're not coming out easily. Well, let's just hope that's okay. This comes in with me. Can't go there, of course, because that's deadly. Somebody's gonna have to go in the water. And I think that's you. However, that's not quite what I desire. Oh, but I see the joke. Oh, I thought I saw the joke. I thought the joke was, I clear the room, I leave, I come back, those are regular push blocks, then I can walk over this one and push it south, and... still not actually get it to bridge me to the south. There's a sacrifice altar here, what? Connected to nothing. Okay, that's an ornamental altar. Alright, what is happening at the dock? I desire to go south, I think. Especially because that's the only way I can go. I'm not getting back out of there. This starts against a south wall, so it's not going anywhere unless I do this. How would I get you anywhere else? I see. It's sneaky. So first you need to... okay, gonna do this. First you need to not be a monster. How do I accomplish that? You know what, let's do that part first before anything else. So I think step 1 is burn this. Whoa, okay, so this isn't gonna work, but this is getting toward what I'm trying to do? Why is burn that step 1? Should be... no, that's not gonna work. Okay, different idea. Put this here as before. Go back around. No. Okay. So what I'm trying to do is to get this out as a push block and able to be pushed out here so that I can leave it on the pressure plate while this is already here. That's way too many trips across these trapdoors. Okay, well the first trip was unnecessary, because I can walk in here this way. No, I didn't want to bring this block yet. That's too early because I need this to be traversable. Okay. Fascinating things are happening. So I use this passage first. Then I still don't bring that yet. Yes, I do. This is the time. I bring that now. I bring this out. I have to use both trapdoors, so let's hope that's okay, because I think it's gonna be. And this can actually make it all the way around, I think. Yes. There we go. No good. Is there a way to avoid using a trapdoor? What did I do? Okay, so I'm watching this looking for trapdoor usage inefficiencies. Get that positioned so that I can push it out. Be indecisive for a while, decide to push that in. If I hadn't pushed that in, would it have helped me? I don't see how it could have. See, I feel like at this point, I need to push this out, then come back in this way with it there, so that I can push this over and down and over and down, and then what? Go over here again to push that all the way in? Yeah, these are not going to work together this way. Okay. I need a new plan. Whoops. Okay, I need a new plan. Let's start here. Sure, there's a room there. I'm not looking at it yet. I'm at the dock. Alright, so anyway, overall flow of this, as I am currently understanding. My ultimate goal is to get these two in that and that space. This cannot easily be done while they are monsters. This one is trapped against that wall. The only place it can go is left and get stuck, or right and get on the plate. Now hold on. Okay, so there might be some equivalence I can do here. Leave that there. Or actually... Okay. If I go in this way, and I do indeed do this action first. Was there a way I could have... Yeah, hold on. I'll go ahead and use a plate here. Okay. This doesn't help. This is... Actually, that's worse than what I did. Wait, okay, sure. So, this is up here now. Can I combine what I'm doing? Like, combine two things by moving this over... Why would I want to move that over there, though? Because what I need... Actually, what do I need? You know what? I'm not at all clear on what I need. I guess I really need this on the plate, but once it's on the plate, I'm not... I can't go... Yeah, this ain't right. I can do that now, but... Okay. Getting myself all twisted into a knot over this. So I see what the puzzle is. Sort of. I'm not actually sure I see what the puzzle is yet. Is my goal correct? And why specifically can I not do it? Yeah, so these are inert mechanisms. Can't get there, can't do anything with them. Okay, first two breezy rooms led me to thinking this would be fine, but no, this is... Something about this interlocking mechanism isn't working for me yet. So best I understand, I get 3 crossings of this bridge, right? There's no way that it's more, as far as I can tell. No escaping this way if you wanted to. That's 3 and I only have 2. I want to go south. I could look around and maybe first try to understand how I'll come back from the south. I have not activated a waypoint out here yet. That's an option. Yeah, maybe if I just take a short break on this and come back, I'll see the thing that I'm not seeing. Let's get the lay of the land first. Flaming field. Okay, stacks and stuff. Here's a stacking mechanism of sorts. There's a key way up top. I think I might need to know what's to the south to understand this. No explosions here, so that room will not help me with. This might be the way back from there. I can walk there and get back. Okay. So that's how this works. Lonely vessels. Let's take a moment and explore, actually. Instead of doing puzzles, let's see what's here. So the infernal key is indeed there. That'll let me go into the pit. But there's all these prime keys scattered around that I assume I'll want for something. Maybe they're used down the pit. Another prime key here. Aha! For a second infernal key. So there's only one, unless this is sneakily... No, not a stack of doors. No other world than Cursium should involve such things. There's a room down here. But clearly I cannot get to it from any of the angles I know. Okay, and melted pier. There is a room up there. Terra door. Okay. Okay, so that's the lay of the land. Knowing that, I mean, really, I just want to solve this conundrum. Since it's absolutely clear I'm only exiting from there. Let's try this again. I haven't really taken the time to let my mind refresh itself, but I've looked around. I'm just gonna plow ahead. Alright, so, things I can do. I can leave this on the pressure plate. That allows travel from right to left, and then back from left to right again, sort of. Left to right travel involves either not having a block anywhere near here, or bringing a block all the way through and depositing it in this spot. Right to left travel involves having a block already here and getting it off the thing. So I cannot travel right to left, then back left to right, and leave things in their state as they were. So like every action here has consequences. Okay, let's be very clear on the state transformations I want to make. If I want both of these, here and here. This one can just be pushed as is without really affecting much else. In fact, I can literally affect nothing else. Go straight here and push this down. However, this one, since pushing left to right necessarily deposits it in this spot, I would love for that not to be a monster at the moment. Okay. So if this were demonstered, I'd push it in here, I'd get on top of it, I'd step there, I'd push it south. And I would have to walk around again using a trapdoor for the first time, or the second time since I'm returning from here. Okay. So I can either put this on the plate and set up a future exit this way and use a trapdoor to get here, or leave this off the plate, get here without it, and set up an exit use of trapdoor on my way out. So things a second block can do for me. Primary thing feels to me like hold the plate such that the monster that is there, because a monster will end up here at some point during this process, hold the plate with a non-monster. The non-monster can then later be pushed. As long as I can make one more round trip, it can be pushed into the water. So a monster that ends up here has to be dealt with. To deal with that, I need to be on the right side with the plate held. For that to happen, I'm going to require... no. This is just... I don't quite have enough memory space to keep this all in my head at once. So at some point a monster is here. To deal with it, I need this held open. With that held open, I can push it over, and around, and over, and down, and get it in the water. So the question is... Right, and I can demonstrify this. How do I get this here? If that's on the plate... then I can get it all the way in here and not all the way down. I will need... Okay. So if this were on the plate right now, and I was here. If this were on the plate right now and I was here, this could go in the water. I could return out this way, turn that around, get it all the way in, get behind it, push it down, and have a problem. I would need one more trip, because after I hop down there and push south, I need one trip through the trapdoors. So from that state forward, I need one trapdoor trip remaining. Pushing a block up this way consumes 2 trapdoor entries. Well, 2 exits, really. Okay, so I need to only have those 2 exits plus the 1 entry. Now, why can't I do that? Doesn't that fit my allocation? Because it takes an extra 1 to get it away from this wall. Well, so I should that's the multitask I was missing. So put this on the plate now. Oh, well, no, I can't get in there like that. Right, because I can't end up here with that plate held. I can do this now, but I can't do the rest. Put that there. And if I could just stick this on the plate and be... Actually, no, I need 2 more trapdoor traversals. This is not enough. Because yeah, once this is on the plate, I need to go the wrong way around. Get in here and push that down. And then, let's see, can I simulate this somehow? Not really, no. But let's imagine I was there. I push this over, I push it in, I push it down, and I need 1 more. So I am currently 2 over my budget of 3. Spending 5, need to only spend 3. I spent 1 so that I could get that out of there. And then I spent 2 more so I could get it all the way out. So all 3, my entire budget is being blown on getting this all the way out. How can I do that in 1 instead of 3? I doubt I can. So I get in here. So right, places this can burn. There, there. Is there an alternate water path I can take that's more frugal? I don't think there is, no. Because like... Oh, yes there is. That's the problem. This is the wrong path. This is the path. Here's a one... Right, I started looking at this space and saying, how many tiles away is each thing? That's 2, that's 2, that's 2, that's 2, that's 1. And then I saw, could I use that 1 if this were occupied? Yes. Okay, that's what it is. That's how to fix my budget. And I think that simplifies things greatly, so I probably was just trying to solve a puzzle that didn't exist. So if I put this here, that thing still needs to come out. The thing there is totally fine. Is it? Are you sure? Wait, so from these actions, this still doesn't route, does it? No, those are the wrong actions. Okay, so which actions get what I wanted to get done? So, okay, sure. I'm putting here and there. Yes, I can't bump that because it's hot. I guess if this was already occupied, the routing for getting something... No, it's the routing for you. Okay, this has not solved my problems. Okay, so that's how the room starts. I can get this out as a monster. I don't think that's productive, though. Getting it out as a monster does let me leave more of the things in place. Is that productive? I haven't tried it, so let's see. Maybe this will just work out. So clearly I would do this and this. Then I can get back in. And there's no way this is going to work. This is a state I could have had earlier, but with 2 more trapdoors, so that has helped nothing. Great. I can do that, but that's not good. A non-monster block needs to be out here. If that were the case... Oh wait, yeah, okay, if that were the case, okay, so non-monster block needs to come out. And then maybe I don't need any... Yeah, then I don't need any trapdoors anymore. That should be fine. Okay, so it is this route. Oh, there's a tricky extra move in here. Okay, so ingredient I was missing. I gotta do this. Ooh, I gotta do this first, then this. There we go. Because I need you. That's not going to work. Is it? I guess after that I can push this in. Which doesn't help unless I have another trapdoor. No, what? I can do this now, but now I have no help with that. What? Tangle just never resolved itself. So getting a non-monster block out there uses all my trapdoors, right? I don't see a way that it doesn't. Again, I do have the opportunity to do this. But since a newly inserted one comes in this way, the only way to get that block out of the way of it is there is none. So therefore, the state change I made there is meaningless. Because this is coming in this way, there's no other way to do it. Okay, but what this does mean is that if I had one more trapdoor traversal, I could make everything work. Because I could push this out and around, and just down here. And then I'm in there, I push this left, I go around it, I push it right, I step on it, I push it down, it's the one that goes here, and everything is fine. This just hangs out there for a minute while that shuffles into place, and then it goes here. So what I've done is I've reduced my problem from need 5 have 3 to need 4 have 3. So I still need to save one more in my budget. I see that there are 4 trapdoors here, but this pair is 1 trapdoor. So count just the rows. Columns don't make a difference, as far as I can tell. If I push this all the way through first, let's just kind of exhaust all the ways to do things. If I push that all the way through first... Wait a sec. Is there a way I can... no, then I'd have to use the trapdoors. So is there a thing that I know for sure I cannot do? The thing I cannot do is travel north to south across these, right? Because if I'm understanding things... Well, traveling south to north here is no better. The reason I can't pre-place this and get where I was is because now it's in the way. So I use a trapdoor on my way here. Aha! What about this? Check it. That helps. Now I still have some trapdoors left. Those still have to stay in the same order, so this is different from what I did before, I think. This goes in. That holds the plate, and I think I got my use down to 3. Okay, here we go. This goes here. This goes out, I go back in, I shuffle over it, I put it here, there we go, there we go. The loop is closed. I did it. Woohoo, okay, that was quite tricky. Good stuff. Alright, so there's lots more to do here. I do have an infernal key, I just wanna... Whoa, where am I? Okay, this is just the return trip. There's, some stuff going on here. Oh, I get that key by... What? Ooh, that is some bridging. I get that key by going this way. Okay. Okay, I want to unlock that infernal door, just so that I know something about where these prime keys are going. Yeah, this room is a mystery, this room is after a Terra door, this room is a mystery. Okay, so let's look down. Ladder reports that it's not one way, so I can return safely. In the hole, many colors of door. I would get a second infernal out there and plenty of primes so I could go this way easily and... Okay, this looks very involved and very polished and this is super cool. Okay, so I guess this is essentially Sokoban, but like extra complicated Sokoban. Alright, good stuff. So next time, I think Flaming Field's the one I'm gonna try. I'm gonna leave Leaf in a more comfortable spot. There we go. At least now his paws can be cool.